Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to Historical Minute. Today we will be discussing the Great Canadian Flag Debate, which happened in 1965. The debate was over the new proposed flag that opened in the House of Commons in June 1964. This Canadian flag debate was a defining moment in history that promoted free speech, independence, and nationalism.
We'd like to welcome Susan Tremblay, member of the Bloc Québécois Party. She was drowned out by the Reform and Liberal members of Parliament while in the House of Commons. Would you like to expand on that, Susan?
Oh yes, I would actually. Thank you for having me here.
Anytime.
I would like to say that I was drowned out by the singing of O Canada, like the national anthem and the waving of flags, while I was in the House of Commons. So my main concern was not heard. What my belief was that there were too many Canadian flags in the Japan Winter Olympics.
Thank you for coming in today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Anytime. Citizens were a big part of the process of deciding a new flag, proving that the right to free speech was promoted. Canadians created options for the new flag and voted on the ones they believed should represent their country. Most people would be surprised to hear that Canadian flags were prohibited to be placed on Canadian Parliament's desks. Mr. Perrin was unprepared to remove these laws on his own, which restricted Canadians to demonstrate their pride for their country. The Reform members of Parliament defeated this issue, allowing politicians to place flags on their desks, which displayed nationalism in Canada. Lester Pearson improved the relations between French and English, showing that Canada could be united together as a country.
When we served overseas with a maple leaf on our shoulder, no one asked whether we were English, French, or anything else. We were Canadian.
Commonwealth countries loyal to Britain had a Union Jack on their national flag. Mr. Diefenbaker and other Canadians were against dropping this historical symbol. Not all Canadians wanted independence, but to stay loyal to Britain. Pearson wanted to preserve some of the history and tradition while remaining independent. Many Canadians were against his design. The Royal Committee flag theme recommended this design, and it was accepted after the vote won 163 to 78 on December 16, 1964. Although the Canadian flag debate provoked arguments that were time-consuming, the new Canadian flag created a long-lasting symbol that is still used and marks what Canada is today. This makes the Great Canadian Flag Debate in 1965 a very defining moment in history.